When I first started, it's just crazy how often we miss dinks. The answer to stop missing dinks is really easy. It's called practice. And even with practice, one of the easiest shots can still be a challenge. So here's a simple dinking drill to help you and your partner improve your dinking. And we're going to start with down the line. We're going to feed into the dinking. The setup for this drill is you're both back behind the kitchen line at the non-volley zone line. And you're simply going to dink to each other, making sure you use the right form. You want to have your legs shoulder width apart, paddle up in front of you, and then dink back and forth across the net. Ideally, you want the ball to hit its peak on your side of the net, about a foot, 12 inches above the net. You don't want it to be 3 or 4 feet above the net, not really high, just arcing on your side and dropping in across the net and bouncing into the kitchen or non-volley zone line. Your partner returns it. So again, move the ball back and forth in your dinking, left foot, right foot of your opponent, so backhand foot, forehand foot, and get a feel for the ball and warm up. Again, work on proper form, bringing the paddle up after every shot. You'll see in the video, we try and do that. And do this for a couple minutes. And do this for a couple of minutes. Again, I like to play a game to 5 when I'm doing the drills. So it's just a simple way to move it to the next level of the drill. So for example, the dinking, you could dink back and forth and keep score. It's not competitive, so we'll talk about these drills. Again, you're a beginner. These drills should be cooperative. You're trying to actually help the other player out. You want to use good form, work on your skills and your side, but let the other player work on their skills as well. As you move up and you get more advanced, then the drills can become a little more competitive. Hey, check out in the description and make sure that you sign up to get my free pickleball drill routine for beginners. Okay, so we're done dinking down the line. We're warmed up. Now we're going to dink cross court. And we'll do forehand first. So you're going to dink your forehand to your partner's forehand on the other side of the court. So you're lined up on the even side on your side of the court or the right-hand side. They're lined up on the even side or the right-hand side of their side of the court. You want to make sure you're centered in your court between the center line and the sideline of the court to start the drill. You don't want to stand right at the tee or middle of the court, nor do you want to stand all the way out to the side and start dinking back and forth. Again, proper form, your legs shoulder width apart, paddle up in front of you. And when they dink it to you, you want to move your feet on the drills. And again, play the ball where you're stable base between your feet. Remember, every time they go to hit it, do a little split step, just a little hop to get yourself set thinking about the shot. Again, you're dinking back and forth, usually forehand to forehand. Sometimes you're going to have to hit a backhand shot, depending on where the ball comes to them. If they aim for your left foot and you're right-handed, you might have to hit a backhand there if you can't get over to take the forehand. And work on moving the ball around, forehand to forehand, cross court, inside the court, outside the court. When I say inside, I mean the center line of the court, right? Keeping it in the center line and then outside of the center line. As you advance, you'll work on some top spin and some undercut shots, but initially as a beginner, it's just hitting the ball back and forth and controlling where the ball goes. Play a game to 5. Every time you miss a shot, the other player gets a point. If you're finding this video helpful, make sure you like and subscribe and sign up for my newsletter. I also do coaching as well. You can see that information below in the description. When you're done dinking forehand, cross court, now we move and we dink backhand. So again, same thing. The setup is you're now on the left side of the court or the odd side, and you're centered between the center line of the court and the sideline of the court. And again, the goal here is you're going to hit backhand dinks to your opponent. Again, same thing. Make sure that you've got a stable base, legs shoulder width apart or a little more, paddle in front of you, and take backhand shots, dinking to your opponent. Again, don't dink real high. You're trying to move it around, hitting it to their inside foot, their outside foot, and they'll do the same to you. Once again, as you progress, you'll work on a little more top spin shots, maybe a two-y backhand, so using two hands on the paddle for a backhand, and undercut shots. Again, let's talk a little bit about dinking form. There's another video on that. But your dinks should not be wristy. It should all really be shoulder, just like throwing a beanbag for beanbag toss. Your dinking should be pivoting at the shoulder, not wrist or elbow. So the dinking drill will help with your dinking. Have a look at this video to see how you can improve your fast hands and volleys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure you sign up below to get a free copy of all of my drills for beginners.